I'm Rachel. Thanks for joining me for a 15-minute power flow. A lot of times I am really needing to get in a yoga practice, but just life does not allow for me to have the full hour that I might want or to even leave the house sometimes. So if you're in need and just running short on time, I hope this is helpful for you. We'll go ahead and get started in a seated position. You can be seated on your sit bones crisscross like I am, or up on your knees, or even in a tall kneeling position if you've got some tightness in your hips. But if it feels okay and feels safe, find yourself in that seated position and find some stillness and just arrive on your mat. Take a deep inhale, filling up your lungs. Release, let it go, sigh it out the mouth. Take another one. Deeply pulling in all the air that you can into your belly. And release, let it go. One more time, sitting up nice and tall, straightening up your spine. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale, let it go. And this is a quick flow, so we're going to go ahead and get moving. But sometimes that's really all you need is just a quick breath. Go ahead, we're coming into a tabletop position. So starting on hands and knees, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lift the chest and the chin. Inhaling here, cow pose. Exhale, emptying out your lungs. Press through the shoulder blades. Exhaling, angry cat pose. Again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. And go ahead and allow your breath to take you through a few more rounds, just using your own breath, so your own pace. You can get in some neck rolls, shoulder rolls, swish the hips a little side to side. Just notice what's showing up in your body. Notice where there's any sensation. That sensation could be a whole variety of things, ranging from tightness, stickiness, maybe there's some tingling. Maybe you feel really good. Maybe you slept great and that felt awesome. And then from here, go ahead, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, find a downward facing dog. You can take a second to pedal it out here, pedaling, bending one knee and then the other, pressing your heel towards the earth, focusing on a straight spine here if you can. So taking chest towards thighs, and then eventually finding some stillness. And just take a full inhale here and a full exhale. And as you notice whatever's showing up in your body, maybe take a second to set an intention for your practice, even if that's just, like for me, a lot of the time, it's just stay here. Don't let the monkey mind run away with this precious time that I've carved out of my day for myself. Stay here on the mat. Feel the things that show up. Go ahead, inhale, right leg to the sky. You can bend your knee, open your hip, kick it around a little, and then we're stepping the foot to the outside of the right hand. Get a little swish back and forth action, opening up through the hip, and then we'll step left foot up to the outside of the left hand, active squat, pulling in through the belly, knees are pressing out. Inhale, lift up to the sky, reach up, exhale, come back into your active squat, hands to the earth, step back, right foot, left foot. Here's where we really build strength and get strong. If you need to drop to your knees, do so, but we're coming down into a chaturanga. Slow, 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 don't drive by, and then press it back up. Plank pose, drop the knees, Pull your hips back to your heels and then slither yourself, staying close to the ground, into your low cobra. Go ahead, take your hands kind of to 10 and 2. Elbows are pointing up to the sky. Just inhale. Grow your cobra a little. Take a deep inhale. If it feels okay, dip one shoulder and then the other. Exhale, release. From here, tuck the toes. Press yourself back on up. Downward facing dog. Full inhale here. Full exhale. Lift the left leg this time. Bend, open. Pop things if they need to pop. And then we'll pull the knee towards the elbow, stepping left hand to outside of left, or stepping left foot to the outside of left hand. Again, sort of coming back and forth, getting into the hip a little bit, and then stepping right foot, coming into your active squat. Exhale, press it up, all the way up to the sky. And then exhale again, we're back to that active squat. Hands plant, left foot, right foot steps back. Breathe here, get stronger here. Come into your chaturanga. Press it all the way back up, plank. Drop the knees down, pull your hips back. Inhale to your upward facing dog or cobra, wherever you're at. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take just one more. So leading with left or right, it's up to you. Or you could hop up into your active squat. I tend to get nervous, so my jump is a little low. Exhale, press it up. All the way up. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, drop it back down, active squat. Hands plant, step back, high plank. Move through your chaturanga. Press it back up, plank. Knees drop, bottom pulls back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full round of breath here, and then we'll get into our standing postures. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Step it in between the hands. Rise up, warrior one. Checking in here. What's working? What can soften? Full inhale, and then open it up, warrior two. So, knee is over the front ankle. Back foot's parallel to the back of the mat. Arms are in a strong T. Belly's pulling in. I am incredibly out of breath today. Flip the front wrist, tip back, peaceful warrior. And that's okay, because sometimes things are different. The body is different every day. Exhale, bring it forward. Side angle. So forearms on the thigh or inside or outside of the ankle. Hi, midnight. Inhale, bring it back up. Straighten out the front leg, coming into a triangle pose. As if we're between two waterfalls. From here, lift it back up. This is power. Come back into your warrior two. We'll cartwheel the hands down, step back, high plank. Finding another chaturanga, pressing it back up. Inhale, come into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg to the sky this time. Stepping it through, coming up, rise up, warrior one. So hips are square to the front of the mat for this one. And then we'll inhale fully and exhale, warrior two. Again, front knee over the front ankle. Arms are in a strong T. Gaze is soft over that front middle finger. Legs are working, but face and arms can be softish, although our arms are working too. Tip the wrist, flip back, peaceful warrior. Breathing here, feeling the expansion through the side body. Bring yourself forward, side angle. Again, front hand can be on the thigh or inside or outside of your ankle. Rise back up, straighten the front leg, pull forward into your triangle. Breathing here. Excuse me. Again, like we're squeezing between two walls. Breathing. Inhale yourself back up. Go ahead, sink back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back, high plank. Move through your chaturanga. Press it back up, plank. Drop the knees. Pull your bottom back. Scoop yourself up and into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, go ahead, walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Shake your head, yes and no. Bend the knees and roll yourself up. Arms go up, high mountain. Draw them down through prayer by the sides. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, sink it back, chair pose. And we'll take a twist here. So bringing hands to heart center and then twisting over to the right. Hands can be in prayer or like a fist in your hand. Make sure your knees are staying together. Sometimes one likes to go way out in front of the other. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, take it over to the left. Yes, you can. Again, checking knees. Also, we don't want to be way, way, way over the toes. Come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. From here, go ahead, heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat. Toes are pointed out, heels are pointed in. We're just dropping the hips down into a malasana, yogi squat. And breathing here. Go ahead, drop your left hand to the ground. Peel yourself open up to the right. Take a twist. Drop the hand down. This time, left arm goes up. Take a twist. And drop the hand down. We'll lift the hips up, forward fold. You can sway side to side here. Hold on to opposite elbows. Shake the head, yes and no. We'll crawl it back out into a high plank. This time, drop the knees, pull the hips back, take a child's pose. Just breathing here. Noticing any heat you created in your body. Noticing any fatigue or just sensation. It's a quick practice, but we get in a few push-ups with kind of those sneaky chaturangas. It's good for us. Go ahead, roll yourself up. Coming into that seated position again. I like to sit crisscross. It feels good for my hips, so that's where I'll be. Go ahead, lift yourself up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale, let it go. Thank you very, very much for sharing your time with me. I hope that this practice was able to give you just a few moments of your day to check in and just be here with yourself, for yourself. You deserve it. So take care of yourself and keep coming back for more. Even these short little classes, even a 5-minute class makes the world of difference. So the light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.